All right. Well, I guess I'll just cast this. I mean, all right. So it's actually Castle versus a Go. See, Castle and a Go. I mean, we already saw Castle play once. A Go is listed in one of the other matches for SK. So yeah, very curious. All right, well, I think my lineup thing was right, but again, since this is of course just an amateur league, you know, with lots of smaller clans from the Americas, you know, if you can get your players to come in, you submit a lineup. If the players can show up, that's great, you know. But sometimes life does unfortunately get in the way of StarCraft. I know it's dreadful, but it happens. It definitely happens, which means that you know, you have to get some other players to play. I'm actually interested because a Go, I think, was listed for the 4th set, but I think each player, well, I think you're allowed to play in one 1v1 and one 2v2, or sorry, one 1v1 and the 2v2, and also the ace match. I don't think you're allowed to play two 1v1s. So it's possible that somebody else played in the 4th set or something. I don't know. Anyway, we got games. That's all that matters. We're watching StarCraft. We got stuff happening. Got a Forge Fast Expand on Tau Cross. Seems good. We got Overpool from the Zerg player, a Go, which is pretty good. And we've got my overlay no longer blocking the upgrades, which is fantastic. And does that mean they were blocked for the entire Big Fan series? Whoopsie daisies. Huh, so sorry about that. Alright, so we got Forge, Nexus Cannon. It's pretty good. Did he do that blind? Wow, no scout from Protoss. So blind Forge Nexus Cannon, that is safe against Overpool, by the way. I believe you might die to a 9-pull, but 9-pull is not that common nowadays. Overpool is what you're gonna see, like, you know, 95% of games in PvZ. So yeah, blind Forge Nexus Cannon. And I guess it's a 3-player map also, so you don't necessarily lose out on a ton of scouting time. Because it's basically a 50-50 shot. Like, you're never going to have to scout three places. And hey, Cake Sauce with the host. Thank you so much, dude. Welcome to all of the Cake Sauce people, all of you guys. Yeah, we are currently in game number 2 of eMg versus SK in the Pan American Team League Week 4. There was a bit of confusion about the players in this match. We already saw Castle play in the first game against Terra and take it out, but I wonder actually, you know what I think might have happened here? Maybe both teams didn't have enough players to field like a full lineup, so maybe they actually just agreed that you can have one player play in 2 different 1v1s, because a Go is definitely scheduled or in the lineup for another 1v1, so maybe they let him play twice as well, and they let Castle play twice, or something like that. Kind of like what we did with Gambit's Cup with LRM versus SAS. We let they each team only had 2 players, so we just let both players play twice to get you know, 4 matches. And this probe guy is gonna poke around. Not gonna see too much. I'm not actually sure if he scouted the left side 3rd base. But he's gonna see there's still no lair here. Is there a lair anywhere? No, there isn't, because there's actually a Hydra den here. So there's gonna be 3-hatch Hydra here. It's not necessarily an all-in. It could be a 3-hatch Hydra pressure into macro, but it could definitely also be an all-in. And it's very key that the Protoss scouts this. A Go is actually doing a really good job of blocking the probe from going back to the natural. So I don't think Castle has any idea that this is a Hydra bus. He also died before he saw the first Hydra spawn. The only thing he knows is the lair wasn't built in the main. Now that can be suspicious, But of course, sometimes Zergs will try and throw you off, or at least try and hide the lair timing by building the lair at the natural, or even at the third base. It's possible, right? It doesn't have to be in the main, even though that's the usual location. So, you know, that in itself doesn't necessarily mean anything. But Castle, I really feel, would have benefited from a second probe scout here, because he's still only got one cannon. Hydras are now coming to his base. Speed is finished. He got speed first and is now getting range. Normally, I think you would get range first, so you can actually range down the cannon, but the cannon's placed against the wall anyway, so I mean, I guess it's fine here. He's actually keeping the Hydralisks hidden. I guess he'll wait for that range to finish and go for the bust. Still no additional cannons here. Castle is just gonna wait for his Corsair to tell him that Hydras are about to kill him. And that is gonna be too late, my friend. Alright, there's the Corsair. He needs to go and scout, but you can see, is he gonna see a Hydra in the middle? Even if he does, it's gonna be a bit late, I think. Okay, he's gonna see a Hydra now. Does he see it? Okay, he's gotten attacked. Okay, now he knows. He needs to build cannons right now. Oh, wait, actually, the Hydra's getting a little bit stuck. The Hydras can't quite find a good angle. Does that mean their range isn't finished? Their range is finished. Alright, looks like only 2 Zealots remain. Actually, there's one in the main base for some reason, and the cannon gets sniped. The cannon is sniped. He hasn't even made a second one yet. Really delayed reaction here from Castle. I mean, even if he'd instantly built cannons, I think it would have been too late. But this is GG for sure. And there we go. A go with a very, very straightforward Hydra bust takes down Castle.